Good morning, allies. Got a really early start here. I've got a lot due today at work. My team, I got an actual team. It's crazy for me to say that. I seldom have a team that's like devoted just to me and working for me. I get like off hours every once in a while that people come help me out, but this is like, I got people and they're actually helping me out and it's kick-ass. Got a product that's due today that we're getting out the door, getting out for review, that I'm very excited about. But other than that, man, I'm driving, and I didn't appreciate it last night. I went outside, I don't know, it was like midnight or something like that, looked up, saw the supermoon, I was like, wow, it's bright. But today, driving in, man, this thing is ridiculously bright. It's really cool looking too, because you can still see it. Oh my God, such a long day. I'm home though, so happy to be home. Getting ready for Thanksgiving, we purchased a couch. We did, we actually found a couch. Here it is. My new couch. Isn't it great? Full review on the couch shortly, but I gotta eat some dinner first. Here. Hey, what's up, allies? I got this little mini Maratac peanut flashlight the other day from CountyComm. I love CountyComm, but they seem to be hit or miss with me. And let me talk about this particular light. It's not much bigger than a multivitamin. Read you some of the numbers on this. It has a low mode, which is 12 lumens, and they get about 6 hours out of that, or a high mode, which is 145 lumens, which is really, really good out of a little thing like that for about 25 minutes. It's using a 3.5 volt battery, very tiny battery. That thing is like just absolutely ridiculous tiny. Like, just look at that little baby. Edison's like, can I put it in my mouth? Can I put it in my mouth, Daddy? No, that would be bad, son. I'd be a bad daddy if I let you do that. The problem is that I haven't had this thing work since I got it. I first got it last night. I took it out of the box, I installed it, turned it on, the light flashed for like a second, and then it just started getting really warm. So I disconnected it really fast and unplugged it. Now, a couple of things to note is it has the lens side of regular flashlight, but it also has this kind of nifty little charger side. The reason? Because really nobody has a 3.7 volt battery charger. Case in point, I went to get my very cool DigiCharger, my D2 DigiCharger from Nightcore, and this thing, the lowest it goes up to is a CR123. So you're kind of on your own with these little batteries, these 3.7. I'm gonna see if I can find them on Amazon. That might be the problem. It's a very cool light in theory and concept, because when the head is on, the light head, you screw it to the point that it's just off and then you click it. It's actually got a momentary switch under the lid. So what eventually happens is that little red light will turn green, meaning that the battery is charged. A little charge adapter can then be swapped out for the little light adapter. It's hard to show. I'll show it on the inside here is a little metal connector plate that reminds me, here's a pen cap. Oh, an antenna is even better. Let me see if I can replicate this noise. It's a little clicky piece of metal, and what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to screw the top, the bulb end of the light onto the peanut right into the point that it makes contact, and then you can kind of click it, and the clicking will turn the light on and activate the low and high switching modes. It's an ingenious concept. For the problem, and what I've found, is that when I screw the light on, or when I screw the head onto the case, the light will flash momentarily and then just turn off and then start to get extremely warm. That was surprising to me. Seriously, it worked for maybe 30 seconds off and on. I got the little clicky to work. I could feel it. It's very tactile, resistant, very cool, very awesome. But then it would turn off and then just start getting warm. So I'd freak out, unscrew it, and I would plug the battery back into the charging unit, which it's on right now. And it will just sit there and it'll go from red to green. So I'm wondering if there is a short of some kind in this head unit. I've reached out to CountyComm. This is in the evening when this all happened. Last night this originally happened. I thought user error. I went online, I looked to see what I'm supposed to do. I think I'm following everything to the letter, but it's still happening. I'm basically warming the case, I'm warming the logic unit in the top of the head there with the bulb. So I've disconnected it, I'm recharging it. I'll try it again later, but like I said, I think I'm doing everything right. I've reached out to CountyComm. Hopefully they can figure out whatever this is, but it's a very cool concept because, now understand, probably the next smallest light that they have is the little Maratac copper, the AAA model. This was my EDC light for years, years and years and years. I've always said that if somebody offers something in copper and is a light or an EDC product of some kind, I'll buy it. But this is just a great little light. It's a perfect little EDC light to go along with whatever you're doing. I've reviewed this before. I love this light. I'll link it in the description. And I've replaced it with now the Maratac larger CR123 copper, which is just a beefier light. It has a cool feature to it where when you stand it up, the bezel has little ridges, and that will actually work as kind of like a little desk lamp. If you're ever reading like a map or something on a flat table, this thing is just amazing. I've gotten more compliments on this light than just about every other light that I've owned. You know, it's not all good in Maratac. I bought one of these, the black model, which is just a enamel coated, epoxy coated finish. Black model AA, never worked right. I bought one of those first gen shortwave radios that they had, the little boxy ones. Never worked right. You always had to take the batteries out of it because it would self-drain. Just little things. Maratac is a really interesting company in the sense that they have a lot of products that are just simply amazing, and they have a lot of products that are on the chintzier end, and you can kind of see it coming a while away, but when you don't, like in the case of this light, it surprises you. With that said, I love their products. Generally, even the chintzy stuff is cool in its own kind of weird factor. Maratac Pilot, mid-pilot sized watch, still one of my favorite watches. I'm not wearing it right now because I wore that for 3 years and it became out of tune. I have to send it back to tune. So when I say that I'm a fan of CountyComm, I mean that. I really am. I have tons of their products, more than I want to talk about in any one video, but wanted to do a quick go back on my unboxing yesterday because I thought I would be able to throw that as a pull on one of my jackets. I thought that would be perfect there, or possibly even on my keychain. I don't like a lot of stuff on my keychain though. It seems like that's not going to work out though. So reach out to CountyComm. I will let you know what happens in the comments. I'll make a follow-on video, hopefully, or an addendum in one of the vlogs in which I explain what happened. Hopefully, they've always made it right whenever I've contacted them. So hopefully it's just the battery. Hopefully I didn't fry the top logic board with the bulb, but we'll see. So that's going to do it for today, guys. A little mundane video, but I thought interesting enough. It's kind of a cool, quirky little product that I don't know that there's enough details on out there on the interweb, so I thought I would do one. Question of the day. Do you take, when you go on travel, do you bring extra batteries, or do you bring your recharger and just bring a couple rechargeable batteries? I've actually been known to bring my D2 here and bring my full-size 18250s and just recharge them. Back when I was taking my my vape with me all over the place, I would bring this and a light that would use those batteries, and I could swap them out. Since then, I've switched to the CR123 light, and I always take one of those little plastic battery holders. I always take one of those full of CR123s. That's what I generally do. I'd love to know what you do for your lights, how you keep them with you. Maybe just day to day. What do you do? Do you carry extra power? Do you use AA's, AAA specifically because they're plentiful and all over the place? Let me know in the comments. Love to hear what solutions you've come up with, or maybe you're still looking for solutions, or you have recommendations for me. I'd love that. Guys, if you enjoyed this, give me a thumbs up. If you have not already, please subscribe. I will talk to you tomorrow. Please share this if it was fun. If you think that little peanut is a cool light and want to follow the story as it progresses and we hear back from CountyComm, that'd be cool too. All right, I'll talk to you later. See ya.